In this series of videos, we present the available stitch types and their properties. This video is about the stippling fill type. In general, its usage is very simple. You can just select an object and set it to stippling. The stippling pattern is then automatically generated and the object is filled. Alternatively, you can first select the stippling from the embroidery properties and then digitize a new shape or draw a ready-made one. You may use the knife tool to divide the stippling fill. The software will regenerate the stippling pattern following the newly created shapes. Stippling is mainly used for decorating purposes, as in this design. It can also be used for holding different quilt parts together. So, suppose we have this quilt design, we can then use stippling to create a decorative net on top of the design. Let's see some of the stippling options. Using density, we can specify the distance between the lines of the stippling pattern. Length option defines the distance between the needle penetration points. If you zoom in and use the measuring tool, you will see that the actual stitch length may be less. This is because the stippling pattern is turning, so the software uses the optimum stitch length in order to follow the pattern. You can also decorate the stippling lines using any style of stitches. Press the X to remove the applied stitch style. By using offset, you can move the stippling fill to the inside or outside. Actually, you may choose to make it somewhat larger to allow for the pull of the embroidery on the fabric. Otherwise, you may choose to make it smaller so that the stippling pattern is completely inside the shape. Using break apart, you can turn this stippling pattern into a line pattern so that you can edit freely if you like. Break it into subparts and possibly change its shape using the node editor. Finally, using the fixing and locking options, you can adjust the way securing stitches are added. By default, auto is applied and the software intelligently decides whether fixing stitches are technically necessary based on the object type, stitch density, and overall sequence. If you choose never, then no fixing stitches will be added, forcing a soft start. If you choose always, then fixing stitches will inevitably be added at the start of the object. Likewise, you can adjust locking stitches as needed. Thanks for watching.